Let's have a look, see what we've got here now in terms of victory conditions. We're holding 11 out of 22 now. I think we had... Did we have 8 originally? List of victory regions held. Hey, only 2 out of 7. That's interesting. I don't seem to be taking victory regions. New France and Pennsylvania. I think I started with those. That's not good, is it? What I could do with really is those Indians taking this area here from the Spanish, so I don't have to go to war with the Spanish or anything. And then I could just attack this place. So he's raiding a sea route there, isn't he? Okay, so let's end the turn, see what it brings in. Well, it looks like a raid of one of the Montreal territories. One of the buildings in there, so I might have to bring my troops out there. Don't tell me he's going to attack me. No, he isn't. He's thought better of it, hasn't he? What a fool! What on earth are those troops doing there? It's a joke, isn't it? Absolute joke.
There is a port in this region that has not
most
yet
of that
been
was
developed.
European, so it's been skipped,
Select
of
the
course.
type of port to construct.
This is telling me about an enemy raid. That's the one that we know is just near to Montreal, so we
A
can
trade
ignore
port
that one.
will provide an income
It's a
from
fort,
overseas
actually.
trade.
A
A
fort?
naval port allows the construction of warships.
What? Hang on a minute. Seems to be telling me that a fort has been raided. Enemy raid? The enemy has captured this settlement occupying the area and damaging the building. Fort Frontenac. Oh, it is that. Oh, I don't know why it showed me that before. So that's Fort Frontenac, right? So it's not a fort at all, really, is it? As far as we're concerned, it's a coaching inn. A bit strange. Now, do I attack him now with an army that's not replenished yet, or in fact, what I should have done when I think about it, I should really have joined some of my troops together, given me some fresh troops. Right. 2 regulars, lights, dragoons. I could fight him. I'm not going to though because I'm replenishing my troops. So income's got better now, 9,205, which is excellent news. Workers on strike somewhere. Where is that? Upper Canada. Which one's that? That's this one. Oh, okay. No problem with that is. That'll be fine. So that's that one. And then this one. New France. Workers on strike. That's Quebec. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? -3, -1. I don't really want to exempt them from tax as well. Good income from there, 15,024. Nice if I could just send some troops back, wouldn't it? Recruitment. Oh, I'll have some troops in here. Regulars. Yeah, let's start getting some decent troops, I think. Some horse as well. 2 lots of regulars. Yeah, I'll get those. The idea of that really is going to be that I'll have something in support if he decides to come past me. I control this. He can't get through there without attacking me, so we should be okay there. Now, I'll get rid of that now. Building constructed. That's Pennsylvania. Good. And what's this one? That's the workers on strike one, we can ignore. And trade gained. +2 to zeal seeking converts in the Americas. -2 management for Treasury Administration. Who's that? Roland Carnac. Let's have a look at the ministers. Treasury. Roland Carnac. +2 bonus for growth in trade, +2 maybe they're just getting less good than they were to begin with. You know, I mean, they're still very good though. I'm sticking with them. I am. I'm going to change those. So it's unit recruited, yeah. Okay, that's the one in New York, isn't it? And of course I've got a fort up there as well, nice. So I think it's looking pretty good there. And what's this then? Did I do anything to this? Ancestral grounds he's building there. And 4 and 3. He's still exempting it from tax though, isn't he? So let's hit him again. What's he got there? Workshops. Yeah, excellent. Okay, and there was another one. This one here, isn't there? He's not exempting it yet. It's on naught though. 407. Protestantism is now at 88.9%. Oh. Now then, I think we should be converting those fairly soon. Now I could get my ships now. Should I build my navy? Wouldn't it be nice? Take a while to get it together though, I'm afraid. It takes about 3 turns, I would have thought. Do I build it now? This is the thing. If I go for third rate, they're 2,000 each. Just over 2,000, so that would take all my money. 3 ships. What do we think? 1, 2, 3. Takes me all the money, and they'll all be done in 3 turns. I wonder. I think it might be worth it, you know. I can start taking ships and selling them, can't I? And I can protect then my trade routes. Soon I'm going to be developing my economy so that my trade is going to be quite valuable. So I think perhaps I am going to need those. Plus I need to stop the British from any amphibious landings they might be considering. So I think maybe that's going to be it. We should be able to tackle him wherever he comes at us. I'm wondering if I should just drop the taxes for the middle classes, and that would mean I could tax this then and get 826 from it. Okay, exempt that from tax and let's see what tax I get. Okay, first of all, so I get 9,932 when it's exempted. If I don't exempt that, and then I change the taxes to, where are we? That one, isn't it? If I change it to middle, then 9,984, and I'm taxing everybody. So in other words, everybody's a little bit happier, and I'm still getting more tax. So let me just have a look at all those and see what we've got in terms of what the regions are paying. Okay, so they're all... I do have a problem with New France. Yeah, but that's the one I'm improving anyway, isn't it? So I don't think I need to move that one. So we'll quick look at it now. Come on, what the hell, yeah? Yeah, it's just -1, isn't it? 9 is predicted though, it's currently 10. So I think I'm going to be fine there anyway. But I'm recruiting there anyway, so I can't really see there being that much of a problem there with that one. So, okay, I think that's it. Right, I'm going to have a look round the map and everything and see what I can do next. That's the first. I mean, that was my original plan, to take and hold these kind of areas. Obviously I've got to get rid of the Indians to the southwest, you know, sort of lower down those Iroquois. There are some British still around me that I need to get rid of, but the idea really was to consolidate my area, because I could be attacked by the British from the north and from the northeast. I could be attacked from the sea in the east or the south. And of course I was open to attack from the Indians in the north, and also over in the west, and the Spanish might have gone for me as well. I was bang right in the middle of all of that. So I tend to have picked up some good quality land there now, so I'm less a threat from them coming out and attacking various parts of my territory. So I think it's looking fairly healthy now.
Well, something seems to have gone wrong with the sound on my microphone. I don't know why, but everything that I've recorded so far has got no sound on it whatsoever. So what I'm going to have to do is talk through it in retrospect. I've had a week, basically, where I've been thinking about it, doing various other things as well, and I've been deciding what I intend to do. It's such a shame when you're not getting an in-game narration, because it means that you don't sort of get to hear as it's happening, But anyway, what I'm doing now at this stage, as I remember, I only played it earlier today. I played it for about 4 or 5 hours ago, so I should know what's going on. But anyway, this is over in Montreal. I'm trying to work out what men that I've got and how I can attack those British troops that are approaching me. What's going to happen is he's going to siege Montreal. He's bound to. They always do. When he knows you're trying to replenish his troops, the best way to stop you from doing that is to siege you. So what I'm trying to work out is how I can amalgamate my troops. So I've got a full unit inside there. So I'm not upgrading that one. So I can leave at least one behind. So it won't just simply surrender, or he won't just walk over it. And then what I'm going to do is move my own forces just behind and stick them there on the bridge. Now I did have some problems with this actually. It seemed to stick quite a lot within the game. So I had to sort of fiddle about, and it tended to want to go and fly over to Quebec for some reason, take that army over to Quebec, which is a bit of a nuisance, So anyway, I got the hang of it, worked out what was going on, and made sure that they went only to the bridge instead. Well, what I did was I amalgamated, again this is in retrospect now, but I amalgamated two Minutemen units together, so that I got one with only 7 in it, and then retired that behind Montreal, so that they could continue to replenish even if Montreal were to get sieged. So anyway, like I said, the idea is that when he sieges me, I can then attack him, because they're already replenished for one move. They just need one more move to replenish, so that I can then hit him with the fully restored units. Is probably the best way to describe it. I'll tell you one thing about talking about it in retrospect. It's a bit awkward because you don't know exactly what you're doing at the time, but it's good in other ways, because it means that you're not concentrating on what you're doing in the game, so you're just watching somebody else. I know it's myself. If you look there, you'll find that I'm on a big minus. I can't really see that on this little screen that I'm looking at here. I decided, I wondered if it was the best thing to exempt it from tax, or just to let it go on strike for one turn or something. I really am not too sure about that, but there was no definite decision made on that one, I don't think, but about what was best, so I just went for taxing it, and then I thought, well, okay, we'll have some kind of a riot or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, no problem. What I'm doing now is I'm just putting in some roads, because I'm going to want to go from Montreal to attack the Iroquois territory, and maybe I'll need some support from Quebec that's just behind as well. So I thought I'd update the roads. Plus, someone else had said to me, "Why don't you upgrade your roads? You keep leaving them behind, and they increase your income." And yes, they do, but only by a very small amount. But at the moment, they're quite right. I do need to move my troops around. What I'm going to do now, and the other thing you can notice as well while you're doing it this way, is you can see what the time is. I'm considering what to do with this area here, Georgia. Its income is extremely low. You could probably see it better on your screens than I can on this one. And it's tying up troops in there. I'm right on the border with Spain. I don't have the resources to be able to put more men in there, so it's highly likely that Spain is going to attack that place. Powerful neighbours will attack weak neighbours, and that would put me at war then with Spain at a time when I really don't want to be at war with them. So what I'm going to do is negotiate with an Indian nation. The Indian nations can only go so far in terms of technology, so what I want to do is negotiate with the Cherokee nation and see if they'll take Georgia off my hands. For that, and I have tried it a few times, I tried different types of diplomacy within this. I couldn't get them to accept anything to give me any tech or anything. So all I'm doing is I'm settling for a peace treaty with them. So not a peace treaty, sorry, an alliance with them, a military alliance with them, in the hope that if anything comes through, if the Spanish do try to come through, the Iroquois, well, not the Iroquois, sorry, the Cherokee will support me.